The Honda Acura realm routinely sees forthcoming models with almost prepared for prime-time idea autos, so there is little amazement to see that the road-prepared 2019 Acura RDX is a doppelgänger for the RDX model that appeared at the 2018 Detroit Car Exhibition. Look carefully and you'll see the typical generation-prepared tells. The mirrors are bigger, the front belt bears a couple of extra components and a marginally unique work plan on the lower grille, and the back cardboard is more noticeable. Be that as it may, it's basically the same as the Idea Auto, directly down to the spoiler and the slipping character line wrinkles. Based on another undercarriage design, the 2019 RDX is bigger than the active model in about each regard. The wheelbase increments from 105.7 to 108.3, general length develops from 184.4 crawls to 186.9, and tallness is up from 65.0 crawls to 65.7. Regardless of this outside expansion, the inside traveler volume stays about the same, despite the fact that freight limit behind the back seat increments from 26 cubic feet to 30. The new stage likewise discards the ordinary drive shaft burrow, giving a completely level back floor for enhanced back seat footprint. The unibody is worked with an excess of 50% high-quality steel, and the RDX utilizes a swagger front and multi-link crazed suspension setup, both with liquid-filled consistence bushings. Versatile dampers will be accessible as a choice. A double-pinion electrically helped variable proportion controlling rack handles the directional airing. Inspiration stops by method for Honda's turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 mated to a 10-speed programmed transmission. The double overhead cam motor is a revealing tech outline that creates its pinnacle 272 pull at 6,500 revolutions per minute, down marginally from the past Auto's 279 horse V6. Be that as it may, the Turbo 4 conveys 280 pounds-to-foot of torque at only 1,600 revolutions per minute, a 28 pounds-to-foot advantage over what the V6 could marshal far up at 4,900 revolutions per minute. The 10-speed program is said to have a 62% more extensive proportion spread and is tuned to benefit as much as possible from the Turbo 4's low-end push, regardless of whether left to its own gadgets or moved physically with the guiding wheel-mounted doors. 4 driving modes, Snow, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus, can be chosen through a control handle on the inside reassure. Honda files will be excited to take in the 2019 RDX marks the arrival of torque vectoring all-wheel drive to the RDX. Accessible as an alternative and named Super Handling All-Wheel Drive, SHAWD, in Honda Talk, the new framework can course up to 70% of accessible torque to the back wheels as required, yet its genuine trap is the capacity to guide 100% of the torque to both of the back wheels to enhance dealing with. The RDX is the main Acura model to get the new SHAWD setup. Standard things on all RDX trim levels incorporate a power all-encompassing sunroof and a full suite of Acura Watch security and driver help advances, including forward crash cautioning, mechanized crisis braking, path takeoff cautioning, path keeping help, street flight moderation, and versatile void control. Acura's cutting-edge wear seats are showing up in the new RDX before moving into extra Acura items, including a lightweight, high-quality steel outline and itemized chiseling. The seats are proposed to give expanded horizontal help and will present a 16-way control flexibility. Accessible inside materials incorporate brushed aluminum, stainless steel, open-pore fiery debris wood, manufactured calfskin, and Milano cowhide. An all-new touchpad UI for infotainment works additionally makes its presentation in the RDX. Said to join the benefits of an ordinary touchscreen with a remote-based approach, it works on the 10.2-inch focus show screen utilizing the comfort-mounted touchpad. Acura claims the setup grants mapping on a balanced premise in that where you touch the cushion is repeated on precisely the same on the middle screen to encourage eye-hand spatial coordination. In some early demos, we've observed this setup to be more instinctive than the regular touchpad, which works like a PC mouse, yet we'll require additional time before we completely shape our feeling on whether it advances infotainment control innovation. Acura claims that an enhanced voice acknowledgement framework takes into account more instinctive control of highlights like the roof framework, and the touchpad likewise is increased by extra physical catches, and a volume handle. A 10.5-inch head-up show is discretionary. Acura additionally has chosen the time was on the whole correct to apply its A-spec treatment to the RDX. It dumped the standard 19-inch wheels for a group of 4 of sharp gray 20-inchers wearing low-profile 255/45 R20 tires, and the A-spec trim likewise brings a model particular lower front belt and shine dark accents for the grille, headlights, side ledges, upper window trim, and taillights. Driven mist lights, bigger fuse outlets, and A-spec badging on the front quarterboards and rear end complete the outside bundle. Inside overhauls incorporate a measure group with an A-spec selective glossy silk silver complete and red light, a game directing wheel with metal-plated paddle shifters, elite game seats in either dark or red calfskin with engineered softened cowhide and beds and differentiate sewing, and aluminum highlights for the middle reassure, entryway boards, and instrument board. Honestly, we were seeking after somewhat more oomph from the A-spec's powertrain. Then again, bits of gossip including the word type and the letters S and R are coursing around Acura, so perhaps that is something we'll see later. Talking about execution, a creation adaptation of the RDX A-spec won't just contend at the 102nd running of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb this June, yet in addition will fill in as the official pace auto. The 2019 model is the principal RDX to be completely outlined, created, and fabricated in the United States. Advancement was finished by the R&D Group in Raymond, Ohio. It was styled at the Acura Design Studio in Los Angeles, California. The 2.0-liter motor is delivered in Anna, Ohio. The 10-speed transmission hails from Tallapoosa, Georgia, and last gathering will be finished in East Liberty, Ohio. Search for the 2019 Acura RDX to hit merchants before the finish of the year. Estimating will be declared nearer to it at a bargain date.